Welcome and thanks for joining me for this quick leg and glute workout. If you have a loop resistance band, please grab it. You can follow along with it. If you don't have one, don't worry about it. And if you have a cat, you can also grab your cat just to make the workout a little more challenging and a little more fun. We're going to start off on our hands and knees and just come into a nice quick stretch. Inhaling, looking forward as your navel sinks down, and then exhale, rounding the back. Just follow your breath, breathing in and out. Make sure you pet the cat if it's there. And then we're going to walk the hands a little bit farther forward and start stretching the hips and the shoulders, lengthening forward into a modified plank. And then with your exhale, starting to push back into the hips. And then maybe taking that into a little more of a cobra, which I can't quite do there without sitting on the cat. And then exhale, push back. Important to warm up those glutes. We're going to warm up the legs a little bit more here. So we're going to walk the right leg back and then follow the left leg coming into a plank. And then we're going to walk the knees back in. Lengthen back. And then right knee, left knee. You can also just lengthen the legs back as a little modification here. So if that was a little too much stress on the wrist, that's an option. We're going to continue letting that right leg lead. And then we're going to switch. And we're going to let that left leg lead. Okay, again, either coming back into that full plank, or you can just lengthen the legs back one at a time if that's more agreeable to your body today. Now we're going to grab our resistance band if you have it. We're going to slide that up over the knees onto the thighs. It does make a difference where you place it. So if it is closer to the knees, it's going to be a little bit more challenging. If it's closer to the hips, it's going to be a little less challenging. And of course, usually those bands come with alternate resistance too, so you can pick the level that's best for you. We're going to start off just by lengthening one leg back for a few repetitions. Lengthen and relax. We're going to do 3 more here. Squeeze, relax. Squeeze, relax. And then let's do those same repetitions on the other side. Lengthen back, pull the knee in. 7, 6, 5. Feeling that squeeze with each reach. And one more time on this side. And then we're going to alternate. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, should feel those glutes working hard. Okay, take a little stretch there, sink back into the hips. Nuzzle your cat while you stretch. They always like that. And then back to that tabletop position. And this time, instead of tapping on the mat, we're going to lengthen that leg back behind us, toes pointed. And again, if you're finding that this is a little too intense for you, you can just always go back to just tapping the leg behind you down on the mat. And if you'd like, you can also add an alternate reach with the opposite arm. Inhale, reach. Exhale, back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, back. Lengthen and relax. Couple more times here. And then again, quick stretch. It's a lot of work in with the glutes, so we want to make sure that we give those muscles a nice, lovely stretch each time. Okay, and then we're going to lengthen back and tap out wide. Tap wide, lift and squeeze. So we're working that glute in just a little bit different way, taking this at another angle. Few more repetitions. Lift and squeeze. Lift and squeeze. And then let's do that on the opposite side. Lengthen that leg back. Point the toes. Tap out wide and lift. Take that big squeeze at the top. Breathe in and out. And then relax that knee in. And again, take that little quick stretch back into the hips. And then we're going to move the placement of that band. So for this one exercise, we're going to need to take that below the knees. Poor kitty just got comfortable. See if I can work around her. Okay, and we're going to work the hamstring just by lifting that heel in towards your rear end and squeezing into the hamstring. Just single squeezes. Squeeze, relax. Squeeze, relax. And then switch sides. Anchoring that opposite leg down so that we've got resistance. Lift and squeeze. Lift and squeeze. We're going to do another set of these on each side. This time, take that into a pulse. 8, 2, 1, relax. Squeeze, 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 relax. 6, 2, 1. 5, 2, 1. 4, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 2, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. And switch legs. 8, 2, 1. Release. 7, 2, 1. 6, 2, 1. 5, 2, 1. 4, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 2, 2, 1. Last drop. Squeeze, 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 and relax. All right, we can remove that band now. Go ahead and set it off to the side. And let's take a nice stretch here. So we're going to do a number 4 stretch. Take one leg, cross over the other. Poor Cleo, I think she got tired of All of the movement walked off on me. We're going to make sure we keep the shoulders over the hips and then switch. Take that stretch on the opposite side. And she's back. And then we're going to take both legs out nice and long. We really want to stretch those glutes and hamstrings. So sit nice and tall, shoulders stacked over the hips. Arms are going to come down by your side. And keeping the back nice and flat, we're going to tiptoe those fingers forward. Take a nice stretch into the back of the legs. You can also pull your toes a little bit closer toward your body to take that stretch a little deeper. This stretch should feel lovely after all that work into the back of the legs. And then relax the stretch. You can keep the legs where they were, or you can bring the legs to crisscross position. And we are done with our workout. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful day.